Okay, folks, we are back here in the Netherlands. You know, when we saw Philip Ricardo Jr. earlier take on Bumble, we thought we couldn't get any stranger, and we were wrong. It really has set the mood here for 2022's December shows, as Frosty the Snowman, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh boy.
Making his way to the ring from the North Pole, weighing in at 538 pounds.
Oof.
Frosty Snow, the Iceman.
Oh boy. Frosty the Snowman, ladies and gentlemen. 500 plus pounds, which means he is bigger than Bumble was. And young Jojo the Bodybuilder is lucky enough to get this challenge. His protege, his mentor, Philip Ricardo Jr., successfully defeating Bumble. But to be fair, Bumble was 400 plus pounds. Frosty is 500. Philip Ricardo Jr. is also a lot bigger than Jojo the Bodybuilder. Granted, Jojo is probably one of the strongest young men in his bracket. Is he strong enough to defeat a 500 plus pound individual? Well, whatever Frosty would be defining himself as. And speaking of which, we're about to find out. And then Jojo was busting out the new gear.
And his opponent, representing the legends from small town USA, weighing in at 261 pounds, the Olympian Jojo The Body.
So Jojo the Bodybuilder making his way to the ring. Looks fantastic. Looks great. Being in great shape as always. Plus he got a new robe. Really living up the Chronicle. Congratulations to Jojo. As mentioned earlier in our previous show, Jojo won the best overall, most improved overall competition in Las Vegas, Nevada's latest bodybuilding competition. We're calling elbow tie up. Frosty shoves Jojo. I don't know how smart of a move that is. Then again, he is a bigger individual, so rest assured, I am certain we're going to see a lot of that size advantage coming into play. But Jojo the Bodybuilder is not someone you're going to bully around. He is not your typical young man. He will find a way. Oh, not even a one count. Uh-oh. Ooh, and a headbutt. And a right hand. Jojo firing back. And Frosty. I don't know why Frosty is not in a good mood, but apparently Jojo not having any fear. And now measuring Frosty. Watch out. 3-point stance. And a spear and a half. Jojo, impressive young man, taking down the massive Frosty the Snowman. He was maybe hoping that was going to be enough that normal people can't deal with that, let alone anybody else. Working on the arm of Frosty the Snowman now is what Jojo's doing. Trying to manipulate those arms, going for the torture rack. Can this work? Jojo up. You know what? I'm more impressed with the fact that Jojo got the 500-plus pound Frosty the Snowman on his shoulders for the torture rack, let alone winning. Wait a minute, what's this? MVP of the WWE? Of the Hurt Business? What the hell does he have to do with anything? Oh! Now what the heck is this all about? And that's a mistake and a half. MVP of the WWE interfering here, attacking Jojo the Bodybuilder out of nowhere. Referee loses control. That was completely uncalled for. Kicking out at 1. There's Jojo. Frosty thought he was going to steal a victory over that. Nonsense that was. Ooh, and a rib breaker. But has the damage been done? I don't think MVP wants to pick a fight with Jojo the Bodybuilder. And Philip Ricardo Jr., I'm certain he's not far away. Ooh, my goodness. We know Ricardo's out back. And Jojo back up. Oh no. Ooh. Body blow there by Frosty. Jojo had this thing won when MVP interfered blatantly. And now battling back in this thing. Jojo getting a little bit of a breath in between. He's in the corner. And Frosty caught him. No. Oh, what a slam. Uh-oh. Oh, and a headbutt. That's horrible. Into the cover. And again a 1 count. Things was seemingly going well before MVP got involved. And a spike. Into the cover again. And a 3 count. What a bogus move by MVP. Helping out Frosty the Snowman to pick a victory over Jojo. Look at this, spear and a half, and Jojo would have had that. Possibly could have won right here. Almost a victory. And then just when it looked like Jojo was closing in, MVP shows up. Coincidentally, we're not going to see that angle, I guess. If I was MVP in the Hurt Business, I'd be very weary as the United States Tag Team Champions are not going to be happy about that one.
Your winner, Frosty Snow, the Iceman.
Completely bogus victory here, but I think the moral of that story, there's more to this story to come to Pike, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure this will go